Okay, Transformers The Last Night. This is Transformers 5? 5? I think this is 5, yeah. It's part 2 of the Marky Mark trilogy. Okay, so humans again distrust Transformers in general. So they have a task force is hunting Transformers. Marky Mark, your male lead, is still working with some of the Autobots that are around that are still left. Optimus Prime is shot off into space to try to go to Cybertron to find out what's going on, to meet his makers. There's a MacGuffin, which is going to pretty much help bring Cybertron to Earth, and then Cybertron will swallow up Earth due to new MacGuffin device. Where's MacGuffin device origin from? The Knights of the Round Table and Merlin is all Transformers. Sir Anthony Hopkins is part of the lineage of the people who are waiting for the prophecy of the last night, and then the prophecy of the lineage of Merlin to be able to wield the staff. And once they can wield the staff, they can then stop whatever, well, the staff is the MacGuffin, and then they can use the MacGuffin to stop Cybertron and the villain there from devouring Earth. But people don't trust the Autobots or the Decepticons, but the humans kind of work with the Decepticons because that's what they do, because in these films all humans are dumb. On the bright side, pretty much all of the Autobots that you're like, hey, he looks pretty cool, from the last film are still there. A lot more Dinobots. They actually get some scenes, as well as smaller. I guess the Dinobots are having offspring. This film is a 2.5-hour prequel to the final part of the Michael Bay Marky Mark trilogy, which deals with the aforementioned Big Bad. That I like how they brought in, like, oh, Earth is also this. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Well, if you go back to the dawn of time, oh, those all make sense, and that makes sense. You know, that's fairly clever. You quickly realize that there's only one woman who has any noticeable amount of dialogue. However, the film does pass things the Bechdel test. There's a scene where there's like 7 women, and they talk about stuff. And I think they have one line that doesn't involve "you need to find a man." There's a lot of disposable Decepticons and the multi-ethnic group that gets just enough dialogue to not be two-dimensional. There are moments when it's both visually impressive, and it's also, wait, who's fighting what now? How are they like, okay, this is just stuff swinging at stuff. It's almost like you're watching a split screen of like Dynasty Warriors, where it's just, I'm mowing through stuff. Where we're in relation to it, I'm mowing through stuff, but it does hit that's pretty cool moments. Like if you wanted to watch Optimus Prime ride a 3-headed fire-breathing dragon to attack what looks like a multiple smaller demon Decepticon to like a giant demon Decepticon, and they fight with swords. I mean, that's kind of cool. Those kind of moments where you kind of go, oh, this is so dope. I like that. That was kind of neat. The weird clockwork C-3PO butler thing Anthony Hopkins has, with its weird like split personality ninja skills, but he's also a driver, and they take Fast and the Furious footage and throw that in there, and it's just and then stuff explodes. And most of the humans have gone to the, well, most of the main humans have gone to the John McClane school of just taking hits from everything. There's a scene where female lead, she's singing like a sore thumb. She's falling, and Bumblebee kind of like kicks her in the back. Bumblebee. So the robot kicks her in the back. And there's not a lot of gravity, but it still like twists and turns. We had to get momentum and kinetic energy to make her move. And then she gets like caught by Marky Mark, who like throws her against the roof. After they finished like diving from the exploding parts of Cybertron, then hitting a wall and sliding and just. And I'm going, wait, the giant planetoid thing is coming at Earth. Wouldn't the gravity giant it just hit the moon. Wouldn't the giant planetoid thing coming towards Earth massively and wickedly affect the gravitational pull and just the rotation of the planet and everything gravity based? And it just took it half the moon. Okay, so what's going to happen to the tides? So I just like, whew, we stopped the MacGuffin. You get freaking planet is right there. You've got a planet like, oh, there's 2 moons. There's 2 moons that screwed. The planet's screwed. That's it. There's 2 moons. How do you just? Oh. A few brave souls have done this all. How did you? Second moon.